Well, when someone's hair starts to thin, the loss isn't just in their physical appearance, right? Their emotional confidence takes a dip as well. And it's not just men who struggle with this, it's women too. Today, I'm so happy to welcome Todd VanScoy. He's the clinical director of VanScoy Hair Clinics, and here with several different solutions. There's lots of them now, right, Todd?
There's a lot of them, Robyn.
I love it. Okay, so the advances too, I think, are dramatic in recent years. I think a lot of people maybe just think of one solution, right?
True.
Now there's a ton. Let's talk about what VanScoy Hair Clinics kind of is all about and the fact that you offer all these things.
Okay. Well, first of all, we have what's called the multi-therapeutic approach. We offer hair transplant surgery. We offer non-surgical hair restoration and what's called laser hair rejuvenation therapy. We can also help those people that are just starting to lose their hair or even hair damage. So we can certainly help almost anything somebody's actually dealing with.
Okay, and it's probably better to get kind of that early start before you get to the end in some cases, right?
Certainly is. The sooner you come in, the more options and choices you actually do have.
So that means when somebody comes in too, I mean, you can very much customize something for them, right? With all these different options?
That's correct.
Okay. All right, Todd, let's take a look at some of the non-surgical options first. And as I mentioned, these are men, these are women. This is anybody that's going through this. So the first one we're going to start with is the male non-surgical. So how do you get to that?
Well, that actually is what's called virtual reality. It's one of the best non-surgical options that are out there. It's a non-surgical skin graft that acts as an 8th layer of skin, and when we do something like this, it's completely undetectable. Any type of look, density, thickness, fullness, anything you want, we can create it.
That's crazy, and I mean, it is night and day, the look.
So true.
So okay,
true.
The second one is called the female. This is Reillusions.
Yeah, Reillusions is it's a non-surgical method as well. We're integrating as much of our hair possible. So if you're just thinning or just starting to show some signs where you want that more of that volume, we can certainly get it back. And the same thing here.
Okay, yeah, and that's what I mean. The before and afters. I mean, these look like 20 years different too.
So true.
Younger. So there's a lot that can be said for just kind of feeling that confidence that comes along with having more hair.
Sure, and this one right here is laser hair rejuvenation therapy. But if you can kind of see the difference in Brad here, I mean, the befores and afters, and this is without doing any type of surgical process and just getting his own hair to kind of get thicker and fuller and fatter.
And you probably have a lot of people now that do prefer maybe trying something non-surgical before going a more drastic approach, right?
It makes a lot of sense, especially when you're younger.
Right, exactly. All right, Todd, we also want to take a look at how you can actually grow your own hair back through hair transplants. How does that work?
Well, we do hair transplants a couple different ways. One right here of Curtis, this is what's called multi-unit hair grafting. It allows us to move 2 to 3 times the amount of hair as other types of techniques out there. It's one of the greatest density gainers when it comes to hair transplants. What we're doing is taking the hair from the sides and back, transplanting it to the top, and the hair is going to grow forever. Okay.
And so how important is kind of technology when you're looking at regrowing your own hair like that?
Very important. Actually, we have some technology we use even beyond what's called multi-unit hair grafting. We do what's called using follicular unit extraction, and we use a machine. It's called the Artist machine, which it's a fantastic piece of equipment. It's a way to take hair individually from the sides and the back, and then we transplant to the top of the head. Okay, and you can do this where it's minimally invasive. Okay.
Okay, and I feel like a question that probably everybody who walks into your clinic is going to ask is, will it look natural, right? Will people be able to tell that I had a hair transplant? What do you say to these folks?
Well, people should not be able to tell, because when you have a great result, you're going to have a result where people don't even notice that you've changed. You just have more hair.
So are they ever at risk of losing more hair from doing any of these procedures?
I would say no, okay, but if you do a procedure, still the genetics plays a portion to what we do. We always want to try to keep the original hair possible.
Gotcha.
And you can do some things that goes to the cost.
Okay, and all it takes, we have a really cool deal going on. If you call VanScoy Hair Clinics, what are you offering today to our viewers? This is, I believe, $250 off is what we're doing. This is incredible because these procedures, a lot of people, you know, just need that extra push.
That's correct.
Right? To admit it. And do you have a lot of people come in and they're just they've just been scared to face the music?
Some people are just scared to make that call. That's what sometimes the hardest thing to do. But there's no pressure, okay? The idea is we're trying to get you information, and we're trying to see if this even makes sense to help you with your problem you're dealing with.
Okay, again, the phone number up on screen, $250 off any procedure. So Todd, thanks for being here.
Well, thanks for having me, Robyn.